in terms of working with a team, for me, I think that's the biggest challenge. And I wouldn't change it any other way. Because I, as much as I think you can be more agile doing your own thing, I feel so much comfort and I have more fun when I'm working with other people. But yeah, it is the biggest challenge to get us to all move as a single body, to have the same goals and to try and achieve them. Because we all have our strengths and our weaknesses. And like, I would say of the three of us, I'm probably the most business mindset person. Whereas, we go the opposite end. And one of my other hosts is just way more artsy and like, oh, people will find us and, riding on a stroke of luck. And I'm like, that never happens, at least not for me. I wouldn't say I'm an unlucky person, but I'm definitely not a lucky person.
We make our own luck, don't we?
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly how I feel. But none of us have ever done a podcast before. It's our first time doing it and we're doing it all together. And I say it's like we're all on the same team without a coach. We all have equal voting power. And that can be tough, but it is fun. I'll say that.
I've been outvoted in business and in the podcast before. Yeah. I've been pretty confident that a certain thing needs to happen. And both of the other people voted differently. And so it's like, I'm clearly right here, but I only have 33%. And these two dummies, no, I'm not really saying that, but you know what I mean? These two dummies, one of them's just louder than me and the other one just agrees with whoever's the loudest. Mm-hmm. And so all of a sudden I get outvoted 66% to 33% for what? It's like, okay, so we're going to go bankrupt because you two dummies wanted to do the same thing. So no, it can be frustrating when you have it like that. And I think having a consultant or a friend that's like a third party can help. And it could be like a company like mine where we do that consulting. And it could be just like your friend or your mom or a fourth friend over here where you're like, do you agree with the direction that we're taking it and why or why not? Hear out all three of our positions and you tell us what you think. So then that outsider might agree with you, Roxie, but say it in a different way that resonates to the heart of one of your other partners.
Yeah, I think I certainly do think that would be beneficial. I might have been outvoted on that.
Yep. Okay. You're like, my partners cannot listen to this episode. They're going to know all the bad stuff.
No, there's definitely no, I mean, and we're only 14 episodes in at this point. And, like I said, it was a passion project and we had never, done anything like this before to know how the three of us would sound. Okay. So, in terms of, knowing what our avatar was from the beginning, we broke all your rules, Adam.
Tell us about it.
Is anyone going to listen to this? Is anyone going to find us entertaining or funny? Is anyone going to learn anything? How is this even going to go? And I was a marketing major in college and marketing and finance. And so, I tell my friends whenever they're interested in starting a company, I'm like, well, find out what the market is actually going to look like. Do people really want your service or your product? And I'm, of course, do as I say, not as I do. So I'm like, yeah, we could have figured out, who does anyone want to listen to a show like this? Does anyone find us even entertaining? But, for the what we already had in terms of resources, like equipment and stuff, we were like, let's just give it a shot and see how it goes. So if it evolves from here, then I think then I'll really put my foot down. I'm like, we have to really develop, our SMART goals and our avatar and, our business plan and really be serious about it.